Alright, here we are back for round number 3, also known as the finals of this Dragons to Tarkir Fate Reforged 8-4 draft. Hopefully we can get right into this. Hopefully my opponent didn't walk away to go get a drink. Seems like that may have happened though. Yes. Opponent has offered a split. I have said, nope, sorry. I am not about the splitting life. I'll give him a GLHF. Alright. So let's see. This hand would be good if we had any creatures, but I can't keep no creature hand, I don't think. So mull that one away. Unfortunately, this hand also doesn't have mana. Alright, you know what? We'll keep this one on the draw. We need to hit pretty specific lands, but I think any four card is like just a lot worse. So here I'm going to hope and pray we rip a Plains, but probably going to lose game 1 just to being mulliganed out. Yeah, my opponent's the black-red deck, so there's a good chance we're just going to lose to Dashers. Yeah. I was going to say, I didn't run into the Dash deck yet, so there was a reasonable chance we were going to fight it in the finals, and we did, or we are, but this is actually pretty good, Lightwalker. So if we rip one more land, then Dramoka captains like the stone nuts against the the Dash deck. First Strike is insanely good against them. We did not rip land, so I will just cast this guy face up and say go. I want to keep all my creatures back in case my opponent has removal plus an attack. I do not want to risk it, especially not for the biscuit. We do need to rip more lands. Oh, he opened a Bloodstained Mire. Well, he's getting money out of this draft. It's not the most expensive fetch. It's actually fairly low, I think. It's probably around like 2 or 3 ticks, if I recall correctly, or it might be 5 actually. I don't remember. All the cons fetches are like some amount of money, close to 5 ticks. It's fine. Can't block that. Imp is sweet defeat. Sure. Okay. Why would... Alright. It doesn't fly yet, so... Don't know what the point of that was, to be honest with you. I'm gonna face down... this guy. Yeah, face down the Kieran. That's fine. If I face up it, it's susceptible to the same removal, except also ultimate price on top of, you know, defeat or twin bolt and stuff like that. So I might as well just, if I face up it, I think it's actually just more, it's susceptible to more stuff, right? Salamgar Assassin. Creatures with power greater, when it turns out, destroy, okay. Sure. So if he doesn't have another removal spell, his hand is the Imp and Mardu Scout. I think I trade with this. Okay, I'll trade with that. That's fine by me. Yeah, sure. Snap trade with Mardu Scout. That is fine by me. I think I face down this. Yeah, let's face down that. I'll, again, just snap trade it away if given the opportunity. Pretty much against the black-red dash deck, you want to make as many trades as physically possible. This card's insane, actually. I didn't even realize this card was in the set. Cold Gun's Command. Target player discards a card, deals 2 damage to target creature or player. Welp, I think we're going to lose this one, boys. Opponent had the Stone Nut draft. Literally every card he's played is insane. Like, the cards that have killed me so far are all rare. That's funny. Sure. You have an Imp. I will be taking 5 down to 7. You've got me. God, this card's good, isn't it? So I can't do what I want to do. Well, all right. Let's get get our licks in. I think I literally have to 2-for-1 myself here. Maybe. Because, yeah, we're dead to the imp pretty much no matter what. So, I got a 2-for-1 myself. If I let this guy hit me one more time, I'm just dead. I might be just dead regardless, but at the very least, this gives us a couple extra turns to rip something. I wouldn't put it against him to have Mind Rot or Tassiger's Cruelty in his hand, or in his deck, I guess, so I'm just playing lands out. Let's see what he's got. Sarkhan's Rage, end of turn. Grave Purge. Jesus. Alright, that's it. You got me. I actually can't win. Yeah, my opponent actually drafted the greatest deck of all time, so this is going to be a really, really tough matchup. Dang, though. I think we bring in the Clerics. They're pretty good. Glaring Aegis is probably better than Servant, so we'll cut Servant. I do like all our removal, like a lot. I think I'm going to cut the Dromoka's Gift because I think he's just going to remove our guys, so let's run it like that. Clerics are pretty sweet against the Dash deck. We do have a Cleric, but we don't have white, but any land gets us to white, and we're on the play, so I think this is fine. We do have a 2-drop, so and then if we, rip land, we can map the way. There's a lot of stuff we can do. I'm pretty happy with where we're at with this keep. We just need to rip 1 land of any variety. Erishan Cleric is super good against the Dash deck. It trades with like all their dashers, right? Which is pretty good. I'm still gonna just map the waste, I'm pretty sure. That's fine. I just need to get my white mana more than anything else. I'm not gonna attack. I just want to be on the defensive. If my opponent dashes like a Mardu Scout, I would happily trade. If he doesn't, I will have. Yeah, I don't really have a thing that can. Well, I can fight it. So I'm just gonna take the 2. That's fine. This guy's out of defeat range now. So that's good. Typhoid Rats is kind of frustrating, but that's okay. Slam. Come on and slam. Just say go. No attacks. You got it. I'll trade my first Cleric for a Rats, I think. Will I? Nah, Rats doesn't ever matter, I don't think. Pretty sure he wants Rats to be trading. That's like his dream. Holgon's command. Target player discards a card and 2 damage to that creature. Alright. Sunstriker's not going to be alive very long. God, how do you draw this card in both games? That's absurd. Yeah, you got 2 damage on me. Okay, land. That's interesting. I just want to hunt the weak. That's fine. You got 1. Sure thing, bud. This guy can still be defeated, though, which is a little annoying. Slam another one. I mean, I'll just attack. That's fine by me. I don't know what he could have for 5 mana in black-red that makes my attack bad. Seems like nothing, so that's good for me. If he plays creatures, I have 2 removal spells left. I will snap trade for the Mardu Scout. You don't even have to ask me. You know it's coming. I outrace his 1/1 with my 2/4. Go! Get in there! Yeah! So, just pass, Sandblast if he dashes an important dude. If he has, like, a Colligon, I'm just gonna, like... I don't even know. I'll just give this guy the grats on the best DTK Fate Reforged draft that's ever existed. Grave Purge. It's pretty rough, sure. So he's gonna probably just dash a Mardu Scout on this turn and play a thing. Sure. So I'll just Sandblast that, and then I can like pacify it, or I'll just save pacifism. Actually, that seems fine. Sandblast. No blocks. I cannot block. Why give me the option? Lightwalker's pretty sweet. Yeah, I'll just play it. That's fine. I'll just play it in Seiko. Hold up Inspiring Call in case my opponent wants to remove my 2/4. It essentially will just cycle itself and kill my opponent's removal spell if he wants. Well, if it's not a Deathwind, pretty much explicitly. Shockmaw Dragon. When just coming, sure, you got it. I mean, that seems like a pacifism target to me. Yeah, that's fine. I'd prefer that over sandblasting it. So go. Black-red doesn't have a way to deal with pacifism, but of course his deck could have more grave purges, so you have flattened. That's a pretty good spell. Sure. So now I can't actually block his aspirant. Flatten's pretty much the only thing. Yeah, you got to. It's fine. He doesn't want to trade his 1 mana 1/1 for my 2 mana 2/1 that can at some point fly. That seems bizarre. Just going to play it on the defensive and hopefully rip a Stormrazor Regent at some point. It's pretty much the way I win this game, I think. He has green? Okay. So this is the guy who took my green cards? That's interesting. I'm just going to keep taking hits from the aspirant. I want to save my Sandblasts for giant monsters. And if I Sandblast here, rip a Regent, and he has Mind Rot, then I'm doomed, so. Yes, I believe you do wish to attack with your 2/1. Does he think I have, like, a Tretapon? Because I'm not trading a Tretapon 1-for-1 with Kolaghan Aspirant. It's not like I even have that card in my deck, but not doing it. He has 2 cards in hand, though. What are you doing, opponent? What are you doing? What are you thinking about? What's going through your head? Aside from, man, I love drawing Kolaghan's Command 2 games in a row. Aside from that, what's going through your head, bud? Has he disconnected? It doesn't say he has. I don't know what's going on. Opponent is deep within the tank on whether or not his 2/1 that I cannot block should be attacking. So I will take this opportunity to mess with some cards. I actually have no clue what is going on. Come on, opponent. Come on, opponent. Yeah, you know what? I'll watch more Dream League. Alright, the game ended. I'm assuming Navi won. Rip. So this is where if I was using anything but OBS to record, I'd probably pause the recording and skip to when the opponent acts, but OBS would split that into 2 files, and then I'd have to render out the video, which would probably take like 5 hours or something. Because my computer's not great at the whole rendering process. I feel like my opponent's disconnected or something. Oh yeah, in case, at the start of this match, when I was saying my opponent wanted to split and stuff, in case you don't know what splitting means, it's basically, first of all, it's a thing you should never do online. Ever. Because no matter who your opponent is, it's stupid. I mean, like, you can be like, oh yeah, split if, you concede, so I get first, and then I'll trade you 2 packs. Basically, splitting is just splitting the prize between the two, so you essentially tie. And it's a common practice in like paper magic and stuff. Like very common actually, because it just means that it's like, oh, okay, if we split, then no matter who would have won isn't upset because they're still getting more than if they lost or whatever. It's in an 8-4. There's 12 packs, so each person would get 6. So it's actually pretty good, but of course the issue is that if your opponent wants you to scoop, then your opponent gets 8 packs, and then you have to trust that they'll trade to you, which is not smart. That's how you get scammed. All right, opponent has disconnected. Is it wrong that I kind of hope he times out? So he stopped acting at 5 minutes ago. So I have a non-zero chance that it'll time out, and I don't know. The guy who invested money into this venture in me wants that to happen, but then the guy who likes Magic doesn't want that to happen. Because I like playing Magic. But, when you got two dudes in you kind of just want to win games, right? What? Doesn't even make sense. I feel like his internet might have gone out. Which is kind of sad. If this happened to me, I'd be pretty fucking mad. I might actually be the nice guy. If he does end up timing out, I'll trade him like 2 packs or whatever and act like we split. Because I'm pretty sure he's going to beat me this match. And I'd feel bad if I, got 8 packs or whatever from that. So, we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully he doesn't time out, though. I do want to play Magic. But it is seeming more and more possible that he might just have lost connection and might entirely time out. So let's see, what would we do here? He attacks, we take it. He plays a thing, we lose, right? I don't know. This is a tough game to win. My opponent doesn't really have a clock on us. Like, he doesn't have a threat on the board that really matters, but we can't just take hits from a Kalagan Aspirate forever. So we do need to draw into something pretty desperately. We don't have Dramoka's Gift in our deck. I was going to say Dramoka's Gift might be the best case scenario, but again, it's not in our deck anymore, so that's obviously a lot less good when you physically can't draw it. But, oh God, what could we draw? I mean, Foe Razor Regent, followed by Epic Confrontation, obviously with a land mixed in there, as well, like my next 3 draws I think would be insane. I think that'd be the way to win the game, I think. Because Foe Razor Regent would come down, fight a dude, right? Epic Confrontation would fight our Lightwalker with a dude, which would make our Lightwalker bigger, and get, it would make him bigger for the turn. He'd be a 3/3, and then EOT, he'd get 2 +1/+1 counters from the Regent, and then we'd have 2 creatures that are gigantic and flying, with an Inspiring Call to make them indestructible, as well, and a removal spell in Sandblast. That seems not bad. But again, that'd be pretty specific. Pretty specific draws. Opponent has about 2 minutes left to reconnect. Yeah, if he times out, I will just add him and give him 2 packs. How many packs are for first place? Let's find out. I can't look at the details. Here, how about this? I'll look at this one. Price structure. And then close that. It is 5 dragons, 3 fate. So overall it's 7 dragons, 5 fates. So splitting it's kind of weird. I think I would just give him like a dragons and a fate. I think that'd be fine. Dang, that sucks. I would have liked to see how this game would have played out. I really would have. Because I think I had a chance of winning. It kind of required pretty specific stuff, but my opponent, again, like, I did have quite a few turns to get there. Sorry for the boring video, by the way. Hopefully the previous two were entertaining enough, though. Dang, man. This sucks. I don't want this shit to happen to people. Getting to the finals, having a sick draft deck, and then losing. I mean, I'm not going to give him, you know, the prize to make up for, you know, I'm not going to make it so he gets 8 and I get 4, obviously. You know, I'm still going to take something. I'm just being generous. Most people would just take this, you know? Most people would be like, nice, I got 8 packs because my opponent's internet went out. Thomas Hill has joined the game. Oh, maybe we get to play it out anyway. It's close. He's cutting it real close. Come on, dude, Thomas Hill. You can do it. Oh. Alright, let me... Here. Add as buddy. Go to collection. I'm doing this in the video, too. You know what? Just so I'm not, you know, lying and trying to save face or whatever. Add 1 to active trade binder. Add 1 to active trade binder. Hopefully that worked. Let's go to binders. Active for trade. Oops. Come on. Please. Moto. Alright, and dogs are barking too. That's great. Let's double check packs are in here. Where would packs be? I thought they would be here. That's Fate. There's dragons here. Yeah, okay. Where is Thomas Hill? Thomas Hill trade. Take the packs. Dogs are going crazy. This makes for a much more interesting video. Should be 2 packs. You should be adding them to the trade. Any day now. Dogs are bantering me, just want to be in the video. I can't go an entire chunk of videos without Alright, well, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this series of videos. I might do more Magic in the future. Again, trade has been completed. And here we go. So, essentially split in the finals, but that's fine by me. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.